Scott Kyle, great to see you here today, and right ahead of a big stint at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe.
Yes, I'm in rehearsals for A War of Two Halves, so it's a close-up. I'm in rehearsals for A War of Two Halves. It's a play about the Heart of Midlothian football team, and they go off to the Somme, so it's a true story, and I'm playing a character called Anne in this, so pretty exciting.
Brilliant. Of course, this is the second year that it's been at the Fringe, isn't it?
Yeah, it was there last year. I was offered the part last year. I couldn't do it. I had other commitments on already, and I went to see it and it blew my mind. It takes place in the Heart of Midlothian Stadium, and it's the form of a stadium tour. So as the audience come in, they come in through the bar and they get through the changing rooms and through the lovely stadium grounds, out watching on the pitch and stuff like that. It's pretty incredible, so I'm really looking forward to coming back.
Now I know that you play football. I don't know to what standard, but this must be a big deal to be playing in the stadium.
It depends who you ask, the standard I play at. So I played in a Rangers and Celtic Charity Legends last week, and I played for the Rangers team and we won 4-3, and I was at the centre half with big Marvin Andrews. So we were up against Simon Donnelly and Craig Beattie and stuff like that. So that was a good result. And it's brilliant. I enjoy football. I've always followed football, and I've got a really strong connection with the military from working on Kajaki, the war movie, where I played a real person in Stu Pearson. So when I come back and I'm doing something like this with balls of military and football, it's kind of a dream come true.
That's brilliant. Regarding the football, I mean, was that ever going to be an alternative career for you?
I'm 36 now, so I think my playing days are, certainly professional playing days are well past.
And you never, as a wee guy, got scouted or anything?
I got scouted. I played with a few decent teams, but
tell me more. Go on. This is I'm digging. I'm getting somewhere with this.
No, I used to play. I played with East Kilbride, Caldwood Blue Star, and I played with Postal. But I had my eyes on acting as well, and I never quite made it. I thought there's a longer term career in acting there would be in football, so that's true to this day, because I'm working at 36. I don't know if I'd be playing professional football at 36.
So you hit the footlights instead of playing the field with that.
Absolutely. Well, I still get run under the floodlights of the stadium as part of this, so
which is fantastic. Well, so. Obviously, are you expecting any sort of big names from Hearts to come and see you?
On Friday night we're going to the stadium, and it's a big red carpet night where they kind of launch the international festival, and yeah, a lot of the Hearts ex-legends will be coming along, and I'm hoping some of my mates for the Old Firm legends will be coming along as well to support it, so yeah, it's all good.
Now, do you think that this is a lot different from Outlander and the part that you've been playing in that?
It's different, but it's still a multi-million pound set because it's in the Heart of Midlothian football stadium, so that's nice to be to set foot there. It's a historical piece which ties in, I suppose, with Outlander. I'll be travelling back in time, back to the First World War to be a footballer, so I suppose in that sense in my head I can go there. There's a connection there. If there's Outlander fans and they like time travelling, come and time travel to Tynecastle and we'll go back to the First World War.
Brilliant. Now, of course, this has been a brilliant period of your life. You were also at the Queen's Garden Party. What was that all about?
Yeah, I don't know what mistake was, but my name ended up on the list, and Carl, my wife, and I managed to go to the palace and have a cup of tea with the Queen. So it was very good.
Did you say anything to her? Did she recognise you?
Did she? No, I don't think she recognised me. I don't know if she's an Outlander fan, the Queen. But it was a great day, and we got to see Princess Anne and stuff like that was there as well, and the First Minister of Scotland was there and said hello and stuff. So, and days like that are just incredible, and they're stories to hopefully tell the kids one day.
And of course, I mean, you are known globally now, and you've got travels coming up, haven't you, for that?
We go to Canada, so I finish off the Edinburgh Festival. I finish up on the 22nd. I'm getting away early, and another actor's coming in. Tony McGeever's coming in to fill in my spot to allow me to go to Canada for the Canadian Highlander Fling. So I'm off to Canada for a weekend to go and celebrate everything that is Scottish in Canada.
And what tartan are you wearing for that?
I've got a nice new kilt that I'll be wearing, and I think it's a nice MacLeod.
A MacLeod, nice, okay. Yes. True Scotsman or not?
Always.
Okay, brilliant. So you've got that, and you've got your own Highlander Fling, as you say, coming up as well. Remind us of the date on that.
We're doing the Highlander Fling in Glasgow, and that one is at the Hilton Doubletree. So that's on the 14th of September, and it's huge. There's over 200 guests coming. We've got Clanadonia are going to be playing. We've got the Lost Shores Ceilidh band. We've got Simply Rod Stewart in the band playing as well. So it's going to be a cracking night.
Brilliant. I always ask this. Tips for surviving the Edinburgh Fringe.
Just plenty of liquids and try and eat as sensibly as you can. I would recommend the Moss Kitchen. I always go there in the afternoon.
Brilliant,
a great afternoon curry that sets you up for the rest of the night.
I like that. And also, any must-sees this year?
Must-sees, obviously, a war of two halves. If you can check out, there's a Finnish theatre company called Ace Productions that have brought, I think they've got 6 or 7 coming this year. I've worked with them twice before, and they're always fantastic. So it's the Finnish government that bring the shows over, so they're first class.
Scott Kyle, always a pleasure here at the Dhabba today, having had our fill, and it's all fantastic.
Yep.
Hot stuff as usual.
Yeah, great wee day, great bit of food, and great company as always.
Nice one, thank you.
Cheers.